Good morning. Uh, Gordon here. Trying to go over a little bit of tech talk with you guys as it comes to my Garmin units. So I run 3 Garmin units and 2 Humminbird units on my boat, live scope, and all that. So what it's come up to is with my Garmin units, I've exceeded the amount of waypoints that you can add to a unit, which is 5,000 on Garmin, which is a crazy astronomical number of waypoints. But when you travel all over and you fish to hundreds of different lakes, it will sneak up on you real quick. So what I've figured out with my Garmin's, and these are the ones I'm going to show with you today, are the 106 SV Garmin units. I'm going to show you how to segregate your waypoints so you can have it per area so you can keep adding waypoints. So like me, myself, my personal self, I've done 3 SD cards. So I covered the north, the south, and the west. I split the east between the north and the south, and the SD cards holds plenty of waypoints to do so. So I'm gonna get right into that and show you what I've done and what I've kind of used as my hack to do waypoint management. So let's go switch to my unit. So here's my unit right now. So what you do is you would go into your mapping, go into your fish charts, it would show waypoints. These are generic waypoints for my New England. So this is my New England card as of right now. So I basically today want to show you guys how to break this down. So instead of loading all my waypoints in, I just did New England, and I'll basically be pulling just Massachusetts and Connecticut off of this unit and saving that. So all I want on my unit is just at the end of this whole process, I just want to have Massachusetts and Connecticut on this unit. So what I would do is I would go in and I would go to my navigation info, right? I'm going to go to boundaries. I'm going to click on boundaries because I want to create a boundary of the area I choose to save my waypoints. So I'm going to go new boundary. I'm going to pick an area because I want to do an area. So it's going to bring you back to a mapping screen. So what I'll do is I'll zoom out because right now all it's doing is showing where my unit's at. So basically I want to save just this area here. I want to get rid of all this. I don't want this on my unit. So what I do is I'm going to go over here. I'm going to take this little cursor. I'm going to bring this down. Bring it right down to about right there. So I'm underneath my waypoints. So what's going to happen is I'm going to hit add a point. So right there. Then I'm going to come over. I'm going to tap right here. That's going to add a point. I'm going to add a point. Then I'm going to go up here. I'm going to tap. I'm going to add another point. I'm going to go right here. I'm going to tap that, and I'm going to add another point. Now I'm done. I want to edit my boundary. I want to edit the name. I want to have a name that I know instead of just a generic one. So I'm going to call this area 007. Okay, so we're going to hit done. It should save that area name. So there's my area name right there. So now I'm going to back out of this. And go home. So right now, I want to save my waypoints. So what I'm choosing to do is I'm going to take an empty SD card. I'm going to put it in my slot number 2. Push it in there. It's going to come up with this. I want to manage my data. So I go to that. I want to save an area to a card. So I click that. I want to save this area. So I select my area. Right here, it says, do you want to save this? Basically, I want to save this area to my card. So I hit that. I'm going to make sure my file names matches. So I'm going to click on that. I want to put, so now it's file named area 007 to the unit. So now I want to file name area 007 to the SD card. So we're going to go area. And I'm going to go over here, 007. And I'm going to hit done. Okay, so now it's prepping my card, and now it is making me an SD card with all that waypoints on it. So now it says 100% done. So now we're good. I can pop my card out. Now I know Connecticut and Massachusetts are on this card. Set that card to the side. Now I come up with the problem of having too many waypoints. So I want to go to Manage Data. I want to clear all my data. So let me go back and show you. So let's show you right now. We're going to go to the card and go here. it's going to show I have all this data on here. Still, everything is still there. Nothing's deleted off the unit. Now I want to do a clean slate and just load in Connecticut and Massachusetts. So we're going to hit navigational info. I'm going to hit right here. I want to manage my data. From there, I want to clear all data. So I'm going to clear data and I'm going to go to all. I'm going to hit all. I'm going to hit OK. And right now it's clearing everything. So now it says user data is clear. So I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to go to home. I'm going to go back up to my mapping here. And you're going to see nothing is there. Everything is gone. Unit's wiped clean. It's like a brand new unit right now. So now, like I said, now so everything is clean, I want to save all. I just want to put my Connecticut card back up there. Just my Connecticut and Mass. So I take my SD card that we had just made. I put that in my unit. Click. It's in. It says, want to manage user data. Card number 2. So I'm going to card number 2. I want to merge from a card. So yep, I want to merge 007. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to let it do its thing. It's doing right now. We're at 60, 70%. It's going to keep going up until it gets to 100%. Okay, so now we're at 100%. Everything should be in there. So now I can take that SD card out. I can put this in a little folder somewhere and say that's my Massachusetts and Connecticut card. So now I can zoom in. It's going to show that area that I saved. And so now all I have is that data in there. So now I hate this ugly blue line. I can get rid of it. So I just go like that. I go 007, edit boundary line, delete. Okay. It gets rid of the boundary line and I have all my waypoints. Now I'm happy. So now I can continue saving waypoints to this area. So say now I want all of my mapping back. I want everything back again. So now I have cards that I save for all of my areas. So what I would do is I'd go, okay, so now I want everything back on my unit. So it's easy enough. All I would do is take, this is my Northeast card. I can take my Northeast card, I can put it back in my unit. It's going to ask me if I want to manage my user data. I do. I want to merge it from my card. I'm going to merge, these are New England waypoints. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to let it do its thing. Bink. Okay, so now I got my New England waypoints in there. Same thing, I still got my ugly blue line. I can go like this. I can edit the boundary line and I can delete that. Okay. So now I zoom out. And now I have everything in New England. So now I want my unit back to original. So I have my South and West and all that on there. So now I go in, grab my next card. I put that in there. It's going to ask me if I want to manage my data. Yes. I want to merge it from my card. Yes. I want my Southern waypoints. Yes. And I'm going to let it do its thing. So now that it transferred all that, it's at 100%. I can remove that card. Like I said, the only thing I haven't figured out in this little hack is how to get rid of the blue line before I load it, but it's not a big deal because all you do is click on that and you go up here where it says my South waypoints. I click on that and that's a boundary line. So I just click on boundary line and I delete the boundary line. Boom. Now my unit has basically the whole eastern side of the United States on there. So now I come back, I'm like, I got to get rid of waypoints again. What do I do? So easy enough. I'm back home. I just want to have my Connecticut and Massachusetts in there. So I would go navigational info. I would go to manage data. I would go to clear all data and I would clear all waypoints and everything. Delete it back to fresh. So hit that, hit OK. I go home. I go to my map and as you'll see, 0 waypoints on my map. I take my card, I'm back home. Now I'm just fishing Connecticut and Mass and I want to be able to save waypoints. I put that back in my unit, click. It's going to ask me if I want to manage my data. I hit OK. I manage data from the card. Yes, I do. I want to hit my 007 because I know 007 is my Connecticut Mass card. I could have easily named it Massachusetts and Connecticut, but just for right now, I just hit 007. You can name them whatever you choose. You can name it, honey holes, whatever you want to choose. You can name it after your boat, your wife, your dog, your kid, doesn't matter. So now I know. This is my Connecticut Mass card. I put that over there, I label that in a bag. I can zoom in. Like I said, don't like the ugly blue line, no big deal. You hit your area 51, edit boundary. I'm in area 007, and you want to delete that. Boom. Now you're good. Now everything is loaded back in your unit, and you just have Connecticut and Massachusetts. So hopefully this advice helps you guys out a little bit. I know there's a bunch of different ways. I know like Humminbird Explorer, you can just basically take your finger and circle an area, pull those waypoints, put them wherever you want, save them in a file. You know, numerous things you can do. This is just a little way I figured out how to do it on my Garmin to kind of help me out. Instead of going to each individual waypoint, I can just take a whole section at once and save it to a card. And then, you know, I can rewrite that card over and over and over. So I can go back in, say I put 50 waypoints on in Connecticut, you know, in the next month, which probably not going to happen, but say I did. I can put my card back in, rewrite the file with all my new waypoints into that, back into that card. So I can clear my file. I can clear the 007. I can put the card in, clear the 007, rename the new file, save all my waypoints back to that card, and I will have a fresh card with all new waypoints on it again. So if I travel again, in the months of things, it seems like a lot of extra work, but it's really not, because it's just waypoint management. You just get yourself bags, you name them like I did. I just put a little paper bag, like a plastic bag like this with, you know, southeast, northeast cards when I updated them, and I keep track of the updates. So whenever I change my waypoints and that, I'll write the date, or I did them on this date, so I'm not, you know, behind. I can say, okay, oh dang, I can't delete these waypoints because I haven't put my latest and greatest ones in. So then I would just go about saving those to a card, call it a day, and now I got full access. So hopefully this helps you guys out. It's just a little tech tip that I figured I could share with you guys. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.